Okay, so we've really broken this down here. Which of these is going to give me more money? If I'm earning interest at 15% per annum, if it's compounding yearly or quarterly, which will give me more money? Can I just do a bit of a spoiler now? The more often it compounds, the more money you will make. Let me say it again. The more often it compounds, the more money you will make. So if it's compounding quarterly as opposed to compounding yearly, you're going to make more money compounding quarterly. If it was compounding weekly, you're going to earn more money. If it's compounding daily, you're going to make even more money. Let's now see this in action. So what I've done here is I've shown you yearly on one side and quarterly on the other. If it's yearly, your N is equal to 1. So you're taking that $100 and you're timesing it by 1.15, because remember what it is that you're doing here is you're figuring out 15% of that whole $100, but you're only doing it once per year. So you end up with $115 at the end of the year. As opposed to if you're compounding quarterly. If you're compounding quarterly, as we've seen, what that means is that each quarter, you're going to be earning 3.75% of your money. Every quarter, you're going to be earning 3.75% of your money. And if you add those all up, you would end up with 15% per annum. But the important thing here is how often it's compounding. It's compounding every quarter. So let's now look at what that looks like. You start off with $100. You times that by 1.0375. So at the end of your first quarter, you have $103.75 in your bank account at the end of the first quarter. You then take that money and you find 3.75% of that. At the end of your second quarter, therefore, you're going to have $107.64. You then take that and you times it, you figure out the interest on that. So you're adding the interest of 3.75% of that, which is going to leave you with 111.68. And then you're going to take that and figure out again the interest of 3.75 of that, and you're going to end up with 115.8. There you're going to round, so it's going to be 87. Now, let's figure out where you're going to earn more money. Over here, when you're compounding yearly, how much money did we make at the end? Well, you made $115. You made $115 there. At the end of the year, if it's compounding quarterly, you made $115.87. Look at you, you're Warren Buffett. You've earned an extra 87 cents by telling the bank that you wanted to compound quarterly. That is the power of compound interest. You want to be compounding as much as possible to earn most money as possible. This is a real life skill. You want to be compounding as much as possible in order to maximize your money there. That's how it works. This has taken a bit longer than I wanted to, but hopefully you can walk away from this with a really good understanding of why compounding as much as possible is going to give you more money. All right, let's now move on to the second part of this.